Banky W sacks chef for stealing Milo in his house. Nigerian musician, filmmaker and politician Bankole Wellington, popularly known as Banky W, tells the story of how he sacked his chef for stealing can of Milo and other groceries in his house. In one of the episodes of the singer's vlog, he spoke on stewardship and how he sacked his chef, who consistently stole from him after he planned on sending him to culinary school to better his life. Watch the video.
Abilities as a chef. In fact, he was probably more of a cook. He really could only make, I think it was like 7 things: stew, efo, rice, yam, indomie, beans, and swallow. You know, something like that. So anytime you want to eat, literally those were the options of the things that he could make well. But of course, you know, we liked him. You know, he was a respectful guy. He was a nice guy. He was very polite. It felt like he had, you know, a good heart. And so we said, you know what? It's fine. Just come as you are, and then, you know, I'll begin to teach you. And, you know, you guys know me. I like to cook. So I started showing Simon, you know, the things that we like to eat. So I taught him how to make pasta and shrimp and, you know, peri-peri grilled chicken, and just, you know, we started increasing his menu by teaching and training him. One day, you know, he was getting ready to leave. You know, my wife had noticed that sometimes when he leaves, he's a little shifty at the end of his day, and his bag is a little bit bigger than it should be. And so this day when he was leaving, you know, we stopped him and we said, hey, you know, open your bag. And, you know, he opens the bag and we see that, you know, he had essentially gone grocery shopping in our kitchen, and, you know, he had taken, you know, different items and, you know, stocked up his bag, and, you know, he was leaving with it. And the ironic thing about that is, whenever I am going grocery shopping and I take the driver and the chef with me, I give them an allowance. This is aside from their salary. I give them an allowance and I say, hey, when we get into the grocery store, take your cart, go and shop. I'll shop for the house, and the 3 of us go grocery shopping. So the point I'm making is that he had no need to take from the house, because he's getting paid a salary. He gets paid tips for transport and all of that, and then he gets, you know, whenever I go grocery shopping, he gets groceries as well. And so I had we had a conversation with him at the time. I think I yelled, you know, I was very upset, and I said, well, you know, why would you do this, you know? And he said, oh, he's so sorry, he'll never do it again. So we turned to the chef and said, listen, if you ever need anything, just ask. Don't steal. Don't lie, don't steal, because it always starts from something small. So just don't do it. Just, you know, you need something, just ask. You know, he's all teary-eyed, and he said, oh, he'll never do it again. He's so sorry, please forgive him. And so we forgave him again. And a month or 2 later, you know, this one night, my wife wanted some hot chocolate. And a few days ago, we bought a tin of milk. So I said, oh, I'll go down and I'll make you a cup. And I go to the kitchen and I can't find the tin of milk in the can. And I looked everywhere and I said, I know I bought this. Wanted some hot chocolate. And a few days ago, we bought a tin of milk. So I said, oh, I'll go down and I'll make you a cup. And I go to the kitchen and I can't find the tin of milk in the can. And I looked everywhere and I said, I know I bought this thing 3 or 4 days ago. There's no reason why it shouldn't be here. So I called the chef, and yes, you guessed it, he had taken it, and a few other things. And you know, it broke my heart, because at this point it was clear that we couldn't trust him to be a good steward of the things that we left in his care. And in essence, he had traded a career for a can of Milo. Little did he know that we were preparing to pay for him to go to a world-class culinary school and pick up skills that would have made him so much better. And he traded a life and a career for a can of Milo. And that's what stewardship is about. And that's the test of stewardship. God needs to be able to trust us with where we are before he can let us go where he wants us to go. You want to own your own business? Well, how are you treating your job? You want your dreams to come true? Well, how do you behave when you are in service to somebody else's dream? You want to own your own home? How are you treating the property that you are living in, that you are renting, that belongs to someone else? And serving with the right attitude is what will get you out of the wrong situation. Luke chapter 16 verse 10 to 12 says, and if you have not been faithful in what is another man's, who will give you what is your own? Be faithful with what you have to get what you
For more of this juicy entertainment news, please log on to our website at www.broadwaytv.tv and on Instagram at the Broadway TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Broadway Africa.